Hello YouTube, I'm going to show you how to make a bullnose baseboard corner cut because I couldn't find anything online, so I decided to show you all what I discovered. Basically, you're going to have three pieces here. These aren't nailed down, they're just fitted in place, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so here we have a corner that is not yet done. First thing we're going to have to do is find the angle of this wall here. And I do that with some flat pieces here to kind of give an average of the wall, because it's not going to be exactly flat. So kind of fit those in there like such. And then I'll fit this in here like such. And I cheated and preset this up for simplicity here. But that looks like a good fit there, and that, as we can see, is about 92.5 degrees along this edge here. We're interested in that edge there, so 97.5. My wife has corrected me. I'm an engineer, but she thinks she's better at math. 87.5. Is that right, dear? I guess so. 87.5. Next, we need to mark the edge of the bore that's going to cross this way to where it's going to stop. Since the centerpiece here is going to be 5/8 of an inch long, you can do some trig and figure out that this board here is going to stop about 7/16 from the wall. So that's what I will mark. And I will mark that better so I can see it. There we go. I've got my board here. I'm going to mark it with the previous marking of 7/16. And I'll go cut that at the angle of 87.5 degrees divided by 4. To make our cuts, we're going to use a miter saw with the blade with 60 teeth per blade. Do more if you want, but I find that that gives you a pretty clean cut. Okay, so we got our baseboard and the saw. So we're going to take our angle, we found to be 87.5, divide that by 4, that's about 21.875. So we're going to round it to about 21.75. Of course, always wear safety glasses. Next, we're going to cut the centerpiece, and I'll start by cutting off at 21.75 degrees off this end here. And I'll measure 5/8 of an inch. Mark that. And we'll cut that guy. So move the saw to the other side. 21.75 inches. Degrees, 21.75 degrees. And for the sake of fitting in this piece, make sure it fits. We'll just make a dummy cut there. We'll use this as a piece of scrap wood to see if our corner looks good.
Maybe.
You're mean. You're mean. Yeah, you're mean.
What's the matter, Mushes?
I'm not good at measuring.
You are good at measuring. You did all those other baseboards.
No, I'm not good at measuring.
Those beautiful baseboards right there, you did that. See? It's a sexy corner right there.
This corner's ugly.
Fix it. You can fix it.
That should have fit. Why doesn't it fit? It's supposed to. Stupid thing. It's supposed to go right there. And look good. Instead of look stupid. Okay. Yes, YouTube. Apparently, I don't know how to measure, and what we really wanted to do was divide the 92.5 divided by 4, not the 87.5. So I just rounded to 92 because I was frustrated. Yeah, that's close enough. So I'll keep this piece, shave that down, and make a new one of these. Okay, YouTube. So I retrimmed everything, and that looks how it's supposed to look. So I guess you just got to get the right of the two angles. It should work. Now I'm going to show you how to glue it up and put it down there. And cut. Okay, so to glue it up, we're going to use this stuff by Type Bond called Instant Bond. This is the accelerator, activator, and this is the actual glue. What we're going to do is we're going to glue this piece on here so we can avoid having to nail this piece into the wall. Just make sure it always, come off a little different angle than what you really want. So spray one side with this. You don't have to use this spray, but I find that if you don't, the end of the wood will actually soak up so much glue that it won't have enough left over to actually bond. So a bead of glue there. And you got about 8 seconds to set it where you want it. And then it takes about another 8 for it to actually cure. Without the spray, it takes about twice as long. So we'll just hold it there for, roughly 30 seconds. If we really want to, but actually more like, 15 to 20 is fine. And there we go. Cut this guy off. And we'll put this guy in here, see how it looks. Here we go. So now we'll nail this guy in here and this guy here. Okay, so I'm going to nail this piece down first. I've got to find the stud that's in here. It's always going to be to the right or left side of an outlet, if you have one there. And so I'll use the stud finder, go across. Looks like one edge is there. And the other's there. So right here is where my stud, I got a nail in right there. So I'm going to drop one right there in the crease there, so it'll look a little cleaner when I go in there to putty it up. And that's just to hold that piece in while I come in here and do this side here. It's going to be a stud here, so I'll just drop one right here. And I'll pick up the other side. I'll go ahead and put one here. You notice on this side here, pushing so far that I made this piece go out. You can kind of realign it. That's why I do them every so often until I get it just right. That way I can still align it. Alright. So I'll drop in some here and here. And then I'll do the rest of the wall. And that's basically how we do it.
And so happy, so very happy. I have love Jesus in my heart.
Please bear with me while my wife sings gospel songs from Sunday school. Here is what the builder did to my house. Not acceptable. Big gap there, fill it full of caulk. Of course it's MDF and it's not even flush. So it's not going to be a good joint. I'm not happy with that. So I think I'll be happy with downstairs. Hopefully this helps. Rock and roll.